Libra, welcome to your reading. Let's get into it. So we got the top row there with your current energy with the star, the Fool, the Nine of Swords and the Six of Swords. Actually, Libra, I have to say this to you, that when I was shuffling your cards and they were jumping out, I was just like, wow, wow, wow. Like it's like a really well reading. So I'm looking forward to seeing what energies come out and what the story is that's been given here. Yeah, very interested to see. So yeah, anyway. Okay, so what have we got here? So the first thing I want to say is that the star comes after the tower, right, has fallen. And yeah, after the tower has fallen and crumbled. So this energy could be the aftermath of that, which kind of makes sense with the Nine and the Six of Swords there. And the Fool as well, obviously, like, and the world down there, the completion, like the whole thing is just like wow. Anyway, like I'm actually thinking about the Hermit. I'm drawn to the Hermit and the light, right, that guides him, and his lantern is actually the star. So I feel like, what is this saying? I feel like this could be a matter of you surrendering your emotions to the guiding light. Like it's coming back to your heart and what you truly want, okay? This really, really does look like a whole new beginning that is really hard to do, actually. And you might be awake at night crying alone about this departure to this new beginning. Yeah, but there's a massive change going on and it feels really positive. And I feel like with those, I have to say here, with all the minor arcana, I want you to bear in mind that they are temporary. The major arcana are the big changes in your life, and they are all very positive cards. So I feel like this, even though it might feel difficult right now for you, Libra, it is going to pass. And I know that that can sound kind of, oh, don't worry about it, this too shall pass. Oh gosh. But it is temporary, is all I want to say, even though it feels like maybe the heaviest thing you've ever been through before. But it is temporary. Anyway, let's move on here to what you need to know. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Hermit card. In amongst all this, you are actually going to find the inspiration to continue on. And yeah, the Ace of Wands, I mean, that's a minor arcana, but that's kind of the only positive one, honestly. However, I want to take that back, actually, because all these other cards, they're not negative. They're just stuff that needs to be worked through. And this is good because this is what helps us grow. This is what helps us to become emotionally mature, all that kind of stuff. So I want to take that back on the record to say that these are positive cards in the sense of how you will learn to grow, right? So yeah, like it might be difficult to envision that there will be any inspiration in your life again, that may be hard to imagine, but it will come. Like It'll come at a time like, for example, when you're doing the dishes or cleaning up the house or whatever. So yeah, understand, Libra, that this is an internal journey, and it's like you're releasing what has served its purpose to pave the way for a more inviting future for yourself. There may also be aspects of yourself that are highlighted to you along the way that need addressing as well. So just be aware of that. Okay. So I want to move on to the advice now. And we have, God, this is going quick, isn't it? We have the Five of Swords, the World, and the Eight of Swords. I feel like this is bringing this to a completion, right? So I suppose in regards to advice here, Libra, like, know that this cycle that has finished is complete. Okay, so whatever residual grief remains is what you need to clear. And it can be tempting to want to hold on, to reminisce, or to even get the upper hand or revenge. But this actually keeps you tied to the situation, and it doesn't do any damage to anyone but you. So just notice, Libra, when you keep revisiting things in your mind, what emotions rise up, okay? Because these are what need tending to, rather than continuously recycling old thoughts that don't serve anyone, and they just really help to keep you entrapped in the energy that keeps you stuck. I suppose the other thing I just want to go back to with because I keep getting drawn back to the Hermit with the star inside the lantern. And what I'm getting from this here is, like, I just keep getting called to really emphasize this star in the lantern, okay? And so what is it? What is the message here, please? What? So it's after the Tower. Like, you've got the Death, Temperance, Devil, and Tower card, right? And then the star. And so this really is coming back to our heart, like I said before. But like, it's also about our internal guidance system, releasing our emotions to a higher power. Yeah? It's interesting because I'm being drawn to the Ace of Wands in that regard. It's like this is the higher power. It's kind of like there's been this thorn in my side, and here you go, higher power. Take this thorn. Yeah. But yeah, it is connecting our heart with our higher selves, connecting our internal beacon with the external light that it is it. Because this hermit uses his internal beacon to guide the way, and this is the external light, right? Wow, that's a powerful message. Wow. Yeah, understanding that you are supported, Libra. Yeah. Yes. Because I keep getting drawn also to these two wands, and it reminds me of the magician. And so I want to say, as above, so below. And that is going back to the magician. Yeah, it is the healing of the heart, opening up to share our internal light, right? To connect with the oneness. Wow, that's so cool, Libra. I love this. Very cool. Those are some powerful messages. Okay, so let's have a look here, Libra. I want to get one card from the Shaman Dream Oracle deck for you. What additional message do you have for Libra, please? What additional message is here for Libra, please? Additional message for Libra. There it is. Feast of Plenty. Choices and their consequences. Interesting. These are such amazing, cool cards. I love them. Okay, number 20. Okay, options, choices and their consequences, life's blessings. A great feast is laid out before you and requires you to choose what will satisfy your hunger, something new and unconventional with its potential for bitter or savoury qualities, or something you already know you love. You are faced with a plethora of options right now, and while it may seem to be an extraordinary thing, too many choices can throw you off balance. You might be worried that once you commit, you won't be able to turn back or refuse to confront the consequences of that decision. The most important thing to realize is that the feast is offering you experience. No amount of overanalyzing, overanalyzing, where am I? I'm losing myself to make a point. No amount of overanalyzing or strategizing will help you make the right choice now. Don't debate the right or wrongness. Instead, just choose. In the choosing is the seed of experience, and that is what is necessary now. Sour, bitter, sweet, savory. What matters is relishing the experience until you digest all that your choice is offering you right now. Only one warning: avoid the same choice if it keeps you hungry. Oh my gosh, yes. Especially if it keeps you hungry emotionally, right? If it's not meeting your needs. If something didn't feel good or does not bring you what it seemingly promised, do not choose that again. The experience will only repeat itself, and you will have more than a bad taste in your mouth. The feast is yours to enjoy. You can always go back for more when you are hungry again, for life's blessings are ever available to you and calling your name. Wow, what a cool additional message. I love that. Very fitting. Okay, Libra, I'm going to leave that with you. Take care of your beautiful self. See you. Bye-bye.